Okay, we gotta figure out who's most likely to win the Ballon d'Or. Okay, first up we have Lamine Yamal, the kid, such a young kid and such a baller. Next up we have the reigning Ballon d'Or winner, Ousmane Dembele. Up next, Olise, Mikel Olise is such a beast. It's honestly amazing to watch him play. And then next to him, Harry Kane. That boy's putting up crazy Lewandowski numbers. 2020, 2021 Lewandowski numbers. And last but not least, Vitinha. Okay, if you're not watching Vitinha, he's the little maestro. He's making sure the plays are connecting and he's assisting. So how do we find out the winner of the Ballon d'Or? First, by using what we know so far about each player. Look, for Lamine Yamal, he is a Spain Super Cup winner. He's on track to win La Liga. 10th place for most goals and assists in the Champions League with 10. Second place for most goals and assists in La Liga with 27. Second place for the highest rating in La Liga with a 7.88. Seventh place for the highest rating in the Champions League with a 7.98. That's actually better. He's doing better in the harder league than in his domestic league. Seventh place for the highest rating across Europe's top five. That's kind of the same thing as the Champions League. First place in most assists in La Liga. He plays for Spain, and he's they are the favorite to win the World Cup. So that's an insane boost. You know how the Ballon d'Or is every time there's a World Cup at play. It's the biggest tournament. Biggest tournament. Now up next, I chopped up his name, and Dembele. Now he is a French Super Cup winner, currently in the semis against Bayern, scored twice in the first leg. If you saw that game, I hope you saw that game because that was such an amazing game. Currently in first place in League One, reigning Ballon d'Or winner, of course, fifth in League One for most assists and goals with 16, seventh place with the highest rating in League One with a 7.36, plays for France and is the second favorite to win the World Cup. Up next, Michael Olise, German Super Cup winner. It's funny because all these players are Super Cup winners for their domestic. Then currently in the semis against PSG, and he also scored. Bundesliga winner now. First place for highest rated with a 8.20. He's in first place in the Bundesliga. Fourth place in the Champions League with an 8.14 rating. Second place in the Bundesliga with the goals and assists with 31. 31. Crazy. Sixth place in the Champions League for most goals and assists with 11. First place in most assists in the Bundesliga with 18. And he is in the Pokal final. He could win a quadruple. And imagine, and he plays for France, second favorite to win the World Cup. Look at that. If he wins the quadruple and the World Cup, that's 5 major trophies. 5. And the year wouldn't even be over. That's crazy, bro. That's insane. Up next, Harry Kane. Harry Kane, my boy. German Super Cup winner in the Champions League. He scored once and assisted against PSG. First place in the Golden Boot contender with 33 goals. First place in goals and assists in the Bundesliga with 38. Third place in the highest rating in the Bundesliga with an 8.08. Third place with the highest rating. Third place again, but this time in the Champions League with a higher rating with an 8.18. And second place with the most goals and assists in the Champions League with 15. He's in the Pokal final, plays in England, and is the third favorite to win the World Cup. So we went through the first favorite, which is Spain. Second, which is France, and now third is England. Do you see how like there's see how like the similarities? Super Cup winners usually first or second or third in their respective categories, winning cups in the finals. Crazy, bro. Up next, Vitinha. Last but not least, Vitinha. Okay, French Super Cup winner. First place for highest rated player in League One. Second place for highest rated player in the Champions League. The Champions League. That's no joke, bro. That's the biggest and hardest competition there is. Third, in most assists in League One. Seventh place for highest passing accuracy in League One with a 93.8. 94.1 passing accuracy in the Champions League. And he's actually in 14th place. But I had to put this there because he has a 94.1 passing accuracy in the Champions League. Come on. He plays for Portugal and is the underdog favorite to win the World Cup. Portugal is actually like fourth or fifth favorite to win the World Cup, but that's why they're the underdog here. If you didn't see The Simpsons, they predicted that Portugal would play in the finals in New Jersey. And the finals in New Jersey. And it was against Mexico, but we're not going to get into that part. And so what are our thoughts? Who do we think is going to win the Ballon d'Or? Listen. Realistically, out of all these guys, it really depends right now. It's so hard to say, but Bayern versus PSG. Bayern has Mikel Olise and Harry Kane as contenders, and PSG has Ousmane Dembele and Vitinha as contenders. And then it just ends up being with the World Cup. Does England win? Does France win? Does Portugal win? Or does Spain win? With Lamine Yamal having a crazy tournament. Like, he could turn up. It just take everybody by storm. And then, the narrative. He's the youngest. He's like one of the youngest players. He's playing better than all these older guys. And how the World Cup is. You know how it is. Like, it doesn't matter your age anymore at that point. It just matters for that tournament. It's almost like like if you're the man of the match or the man of the tournament for the World Cup, you're gonna win the Ballon d'Or, no matter how crazy your stat was. Remember Lewandowski? His stats were off the charts, and they gave it to Messi, because Messi was the player of the tournament. You see what I mean? And not only that, he's Messi. Like, come on, he also had like the most man of the matches during that season. But it's just like, that's why I mean, like, Lamine Yamal has a chance to win the Ballon d'Or. Right now, number one contender is Harry Kane. If Bayern can beat PSG, win the Champions League, win the quadruple, and England make it far, but this time Harry Kane actually carries through, because in the past, England would fail when they really need Harry Kane. Harry Kane can't do that. He needs his wingers. He needs his players to help him out. Like somebody like Anthony Gordon, I think he needs to step up big for England. He needs to be his Michael Olise. You know what I'm trying to say? And Marcus Rashford also needs to step up. He needs those wingers, man. If they could step up, provide passes for Harry Kane, England could take this World Cup. I mean, even Portugal too. Portugal is crazy stacked right now. Ronaldo's about to win Saudi League with Al Nassr. 26 goals in the season. Vitinha, best midfielder in the world. João Neves, another midfielder. Nuno Mendes, the best left back in the world, plays for PSG, but he's Portuguese. See what I'm saying? Like, this World Cup is insane. It's gonna really mean a lot for these players, for what's to come at the end of the year for the Ballon d'Or winner. What are your thoughts, man? This is insane, bro.